Hello everyone, welcome back to Sanai. I'm your host XO. I hope y'all been having a great, glorious, blessed week. I've been having a great week myself, man. I've been celebrating all week. It was my birthday on Monday. And whenever my birthday comes around, I celebrate from the 20th to the end of the month. And I still celebrate days after that because I feel like every day is a new day to be born and reborn. But it's just a bigger celebration when the actual birthday comes around. So that's what I've been doing all week. I know you're like, how you been celebrating with quarantine and chilling? Man, I've honestly just been spending a lot of time with my family and my friends and really just eating with them, talking with them, and just bonding with them over this time right now. And I'm just really enjoying their presence and the time that I'm sharing with them and just learning more and more about them and the history themselves. Because it's like we've been running around so much. We've been in the rat race, the rat cycle, running around, that we really would never find the time to sit down and really indulge with our inner circle or our family, as well as just getting to know them more about them, what they've been through, and just what shaped them to who they are today, and what their morals are, and what their principles are, and what they believe in. And it's been on the runs and whatnot, just really sitting down, spending time with family this week has been really great to me. I've learned more and more about my family this week, just being around them and just vibing with them and connecting with them and just really just talking, opening up, and just really just enjoying each other's presence and each other's time. But that's how I've been celebrating, as well as here and there getting a little sip. A lot of people have been blessing me with different kind of bottles this week. Like some people blessed me with some wine. Love the wine. I'm trying to slowly indulge in being a wine connoisseur, but got some new wine. Got my favorite as well, which is Honey Jack, the Jack Daniels Honey Jack's fire. Try it with some lemonade if you're over the age of 21. Lemonade and a Honey Jack. Thank me later. As well as the regular Jack. And I got some watermelon Ciroc that I've always wanted to try. So I'm going to have to try that out this weekend, see what it is and see what it's about. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in. I know I went on about my week. It's been just a great week overall, and I'm just truly grateful for the things I've learned this week, the people I've met this week, and the conversations that I've indulged in and conversated with. And I just know the future is bright, man. I know we're going through a lot right now. It's a beautiful day in sunny California. And I'm just like, man, summer is approaching, and I'm just grateful to live out here. I know weather back east, down south, and everything, y'all going through it with the weather-wise and just the virus, man. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all all are in my prayers. Stay strong and keep strong. But once again, I appreciate y'all tuning in to Sanai. I'm your host, XO. It's Friday, and I told y'all on Monday, I discussed on Monday's episode, which was discussing ways to build your immune system. If you haven't heard it, take a gander back in the last episode, and it's ways to build your immune system, which is very vital during this time with the virus that's going around. So on this episode, I decided, what's another way to help others out during this time? And I was like, a lot of people have lost their money due to the recession. Lost their jobs due to the recession. So I was like, let me figure out ways they can make money during this quarantine. Because it's like there's ways to make money during recession, but you can't go outside during this quarantine right now, during the stay-at-home order in majority of the states. I know some states opening back up, but here's just ways that I found that you can make money during quarantine. If you can't know, I'm recording outside. It's a beautiful day, so I had to record outside. Y'all be hearing a whole lot of different noises coming around, but I just have to really just indulge in and embrace this sun, the sunlight, this weather, and just really be grateful for it. But like I said, we'll get back to the topic. On this episode, we'll be discussing ways to make money during quarantine. I'll also be discussing what I learned this week. I learned a whole lot, but I'm going to sum it up, keep it short for y'all. And then I have 2 quotes of the day. Not 1, but 2. And I'm going to in my terms, define what they mean. But appreciate y'all tuning in. It's Friday. I know it's been a rough week, or it's been a blessed week. Let's start thinking more positive, being positive. It's been a blessed week. It's been a great week. And I'm just like, let's give y'all a break, and we're going to tune back in to the quotes and what I learned this week. Sana Ai. Like, subscribe, share the show with a friend, and just let me know what you think. I know we coming towards the end of season 3. It's about I believe 4 more episodes left in this season. And then we're going to take on and head on to season 4. But let's get on with that break. First quote of the day is, you have no responsibility to live up to what other people think you ought to accomplish. I have no responsibility to be like what they expect me to be. It's their mistake, not my failing. And with that, when I read that, and I just instantly thought of how people have perceptions of people and how people judge people from off the bat or off the rip or barely knowing them. And it's not your responsibility to care about what the outside world thinks, what others think of you and what you accomplish and what you do and what your goals are. So if there's something that you love and you're passionate about and you feel like you can't do that simply because you're trying to live up to what others think of you, nah, let that shit go. Follow and chase what your dreams and your passions are and what you love doing. I have this thing that I always tell myself, love what you do and do what you love. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Investing and spending your time doing what you love and loving what you do. And it creates a certain energy out of you, and it disperses to their inner circle, to other people around you, to other people gravitating towards you. So don't think it's your responsibility to live up to what other people's perception of you is or what they want you to accomplish. That's their mistake, not yours. So always focus on, okay, what makes me happy? How can this make me happy, and how can I stay happy? What can I accomplish during this times, and what is this trying to teach me? And as far as that responsibility, it's like, even if it goes to what your parents want from you. Let's say, we all want to live up to our parents' expectations growing up. I know me, certainly I did, but once I hit high school, I derailed. You feel me? I took the road less traveled. If you don't know what that means, it's a poem by Robert Frost. And I did, because the biggest thing was we all go through it. Go to school, get good grades, get you a good job. And that was the generation I was growing up in, and I think that slowly got cut off. And now it's more so is with the new millennials, they like fuck the responsibility and fuck your perception of me, excuse my language. But it's like, you shouldn't be living up to somebody else's perception of you or what they want you to accomplish, unless it's like you working for them or something of that nature. But do what you love, feel what you love, and don't keep driving yourself crazy or racking your brain against the wall doing something you don't love or you dislike or you hate simply because you're trying to make somebody else happy. If it's not making you happy, then step away from it and figure out what makes you happy. In these times right now, we're in the times where we have a lot of free time. Utilize that free time and discover more about yourself, your inner self, your triggers, and what makes you happy, what makes you mad, and what makes you sad, and just what gives you overwhelmed with joy. Spend time with family, spend time with friends, but learn am I doing what I love, and am I loving what I do? That's what this time gives us now, that whole free time. But once again, the first quote is, you have no responsibility to live up to what other people think you ought to accomplish. I have no responsibility to be like what they expect me to be. It's their mistake, not my failing. It's their mistake for what they want you to accomplish, how they perceive you, not yours. Do what you love what you do. Next quote is, many of life's failures are experienced by people who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. If you want success, there's one thing you should know. Failure is a part of success. It's a stepping stone towards success. So if you're failing over and over and over and over again, it's a part of success. Don't let the failure beat you up. Embrace the failure. Learn each time that you fail. What is this trying to teach me? What can I learn from this? Instead of always letting the failure beat you down and tear you down. Because it's only a test. If you really want something in life, if you really want to be successful, you'll be tested over and over and over and over again before you find that promised land, that success, that beautiful destination of where you want to be. Failure is a part of success. Failure is a part of life. It's not necessarily failure. It's a lesson. It's trying to teach you something. It's not trying to hold you down or keep you down. It's a test. We all go through tests through life. We all been through tests through life. Failure is just think of it as a pop quiz that you wasn't ready for. And just learn from it. All right, I failed. What can I learn from this? Take down what you learned from it. Look at how you failed. Okay, why did I fail? Okay, this is why I failed. Fuck it. Next time I'm coming back stronger and harder than ever. It's all about that mental state. Don't let the life's failures get you down and hold you down, because you'll be so close. You'll fail so many times, and then that last time you fail, you're like, fuck it, I give up. But you don't know, you could have just did this one simple thing right, and you would have been on success. So never give up just because you failed. Think of failure as a stepping stone, as a learning block, and overcome that obstacle. Failure is just an obstacle towards success. So learn from that failure and embrace that failure. Don't embrace that failure to where it's diminishing you. Embrace that failure to where it uplifts you into who you want to become. Use that as a story. Once again, the quote is, many of life's failures are experienced by people who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Never give up. Success is literally around the corner. I'll be right back. What I learned this week. The biggest thing that I've learned is, well, not the biggest thing. One of the things I've learned is just show appreciation. Show appreciation for the people in your lives, your family, your friends, your coworkers, people that's been in your life forever that let's say we're going to classify them as associates. Show them that you appreciate them and they're not there just to be there. They're there for a reason. They're in your life for a reason. Show them appreciation for their hard work, the time that they invested in you, and just show them that you appreciate them, and it'll go a long way. Everybody needs to be appreciated and wants to be appreciated. So show appreciation to people, because I've been seeing this week that people have done a lot for me and showed out for me on my birthday and my birthday week, and I'm just grateful for them. And I just wanted to return the favor, and I'm returning the favor slowly but surely. But I honestly didn't expect a whole lot for my birthday. I expected and so a few people in my lives made my birthday and my birthday week grateful, and I'm grateful for them, and I'm grateful for the people in my lives and the relationships I've built. And I appreciate everyone that I'm doing business with, my friends, my coworkers, my sponsors, just everybody. I'm appreciative of them and for them believing in me and investing their time in me. And as well as you, I appreciate you that's listening right now, because without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. This podcast right now wouldn't be possible. You guys give me the fuel to keep on going and keep coming out with new episodes every week. And I'm just grateful for y'all, and I appreciate y'all. As well as just that's the biggest thing that I've learned, show appreciation. Another thing I've learned is old keys won't open new doors. And you're like, obviously, how do you get a locksmith? No, that goes to referring to like old habits won't open new opportunities. So if you want a new opportunity, planning a new plan, a new strategy, planning on doing something new, but using the same old mindset, the old mind frame, your old habits, your undisciplined, that won't open new doors. Those old keys, those old habits, that old knowledge won't open them new doors that you're trying to enter. You might have to strategize and figure out a different way to go in through that door. You might have to break through the window. No, I'm just playing. But the old habits won't open new doors, won't open new opportunities. Sometimes you have to create new habits to get new opportunities. So old keys won't open new doors. That's what I've learned this week. So I'm working on new habits, new strategies, and just new things to create new opportunities, open new doors for myself. Another thing I've been doing this week, and I've been just doing little side minor projects. Like I got me a shoe rack. And I put that together, and I was just like, I found the time and the joy into it. I was like, oh, it's actually pretty peaceful putting it together. And then I've also found, I've done this week, I've done a vision board. I got my vision board started, and I just really started just like really finding the time and the patience in that, and just looking for certain images that I want, looking for certain things that I want in my life or that I want to manifest in my life, as well as my other one would be affirmation board. New words, sayings, positive affirmation that I say to myself on a daily basis. So that affirmation board, I feel like, is really not talked about as much. Personally, I was like, because it just came to me personally, but I know like there's people out there that have affirmations boards, but I just started creating one, just started putting words, powerful words in my eyes, in my sight, in my vision that I want to see every day. So the affirmation board and the vision board are two things I'm learning about this week, and I want you guys as well to just start doing it. If you haven't made a vision board or an affirmation board already and you're struggling right now, let's say mentally, you're going through some mental health issues and you don't, especially being in the house and everything, I would recommend start doing a vision board or affirmation board just to keep your mind occupied, as well as look at what you want to manifest in your life. As well as for the vision board, look at what you want to manifest and put up. So start doing a vision board, putting about how you want your future to be, how you want your next 5 years to go. And as well as the affirmations too, powerful words that uplift you and inspire you, that keep you going, that show you that you shouldn't give up, you shouldn't doubt yourself, that you're evolving, you're constantly evolving, and you're strong, you're powerful, and just words like that, powerful words, uplifting words, positive words that really bring you a whole positive energy, positive aura up. I know being inside right now is being tough on a lot of people, and it's building their anxiety and depression, things of that nature. But get outside, take a walk, get some physical exercise in. Like I said, create that vision board and really just take the time, craft it out of how you want it to be. Burn some sage, uplift your spirits if you're feeling down right now. But that's just one of the things I learned this week. I know I just strayed off topic, but working on my vision board and working on my affirmation board just brought me a whole lot of peace and joy. And like I said, I've been doing little side minor projects this week. I've been getting a whole lot accomplished and done. It's been a very productive week. I've been working on some new great music. Me and my producer have been sitting down a lot this weekend, really just going over the few songs that we're putting out. But it's been a glorious, great week. I'm grateful. So, appreciate y'all listening. We're going to get started with ways to make money during this quarantine. I got 8 different ways to make money during this quarantine, and the potential earning for each of these 8 jobs, each of these 8 ways to make money. The first one is DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, any delivery service is good. If you have a car and you're like, oh, I'm trying to stay inside, no, you'll become an essential worker, and you can start DoorDashing, Uber Eats, Postmates, and the potential earning on that is $600 a month. That just depends at your pace and how you do it. Me personally, I would do it daily and just set out a daily budget, a daily goal that you're trying to reach within that. You can make way more than $600 a month with just doing that. DoorDash, Postmates, and Uber Eats. You know, people love food and people love ordering. The one I really recommend out of those 3, I recommend you doing DoorDash. Look into DoorDash. You can make good money off DoorDash. Another one is start a blog. If you have a lot of thoughts or anything that interests you, start a blog, write about it. And it's going to take time. This is building long-term money during this for the quarantine. So starting a blog is getting long-term money. DoorDash is that short-term money, that quick money that you can get. You can sign up today and make you $100 by the end of the day. Depends on how you do it. But the long-term money, start a blog. The potential earning for that is $1,000 a month. And with the blog, have the content, do your research, and if you're doing it consistently 3 times a week, let's say you got Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 times a week, it's a long-term side hustle that gets you great potential money, The potential earning for that is $1,000 a month. That's if you stay consistent with it and do your research, have the great topics discussing, reach out, network with people. It's not gonna come just like that. You gotta really put your work in, put that work ethic in to achieve what you want with this. So starting a blog is one, and you can start it on Bluehost. They charge $3 a month for operating your blog on their website. And you can also check out a link that I've seen, not a link, but type in how to start a personal blog, and the whole lot of information and topics will pop out for you. How to start that personal blog, give you different topics that you can start on the blog. So like I said, starting a blog, the potential earning is $1,000 a month, but it takes a lot of work. So if you're willing to put that hard work in, especially right now, we sitting at home, start thinking of some topics of writing a blog. Even if you like, that's too long, you can DoorDash right now and stay while working on your blog. That's just an idea. Another one is becoming an online tutor, especially right now. If you have a college degree, you can tutor online. Simple as that. If you have a degree, you're listening right now, you can become a tutor. Think of that as you can make money during quarantine. And that's easily $400 a month, $400 monthly. So start looking into different people you can tutor. If whatever you have a degree in, research and see, okay, I have a degree in this field. Let me figure out and see who needs tutor or where I can get that tutoring help at. So to start tutoring online is like one of the best things. And you can tutor, like I said, monthly, you'll make $400 a month. So another one is buy and resell things. You can search OfferUp, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, buy things of value, or search for things you can sell. You can sell them on eBay or Amazon, or you can sell them on OfferUp as well as Craigslist, as well as Facebook Marketplace. And depends on what you buy and what you sell and resell and learn how to resell, you can make up to $1,000 a month. I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, man, and we're gonna get on with the next 4. I'm back. As well as the earning potential for buying and reselling is $1,000 monthly, but that varies, depends on what you're selling and how you're doing it and the work that you're putting in with it. The 5th one that I found is drop shipping. Drop shipping is a retail fulfillment method where a store doesn't keep the products it sells in stock. Instead, it purchases the item from a third party and has it shipped to the customer. So I took some extended notes on drop shipping. I'm trying to see. But yeah, drop shipping, like I said, you basically are your own retail store and you're just buying from a third party and shipping it to a different customer. And the pricing with that varies as well with drop shipping. That's something, me personally, I'm going to get into. I know you've probably seen Shopify is one of the things, and as people got their retail stores on it, so Shopify is like a big one, and you can really sell through Amazon too, as like I said, it's a third party. You're basically the middleman. It's a middleman business to where you're making sure the customer gets the product online, and they making sure that the third party ships it out to the right customer. So drop shipping is a big one, and drop shipping is something, like I said, I'm gonna get into, and I'm gonna discuss this with somebody else who I want to assist me with this drop shipping. So if you feel like, drop shipping is something for you, look for who can assist you with the drop shipping and who can help you out with it. Another one is create stuff to sell. If you have a creative mind, you're creative. Like nowadays, I know the biggest thing that's going on, everybody's being creative and creating the mask. That, who would have thought, though, me just reflecting back, in January to now, who would have thought how the mask business just took off and skyrocketed. Now, every other ad I see on Instagram is about the mask or a different type of mask or something of that nature. I know because I clicked and was looking to the mask, and that's why it popped up. But the mask business is booming right now. So if you want to create masks and you feel like you're creative at that, give out masks. If you're creative and you can make gloves, give out gloves. Think about how you can help somebody else out with whatever you create, even though you're going to sell it. But how can you help? People, like I said, people came up with the mask. Nobody's came up with no gloves. If you're creative and you know how to make gloves, start doing the gloves aspect. And you have skills in creating, crafting things, stationary work, or unique gifts, household items, printables, or even downloadables. This is more than just creating stuff with your hands. Of course, creating stuff with your hands, but as well as doing digital work, anything online, anything of that nature. You're like a web designer. See how you can sell your work to somebody else, or you can help out somebody else of that nature. You should go to Etsy.com. It's ETSY.com, or even Amazon if you want to sell stuff, create stuff to sell. You can sell on those websites, and that potential earning is $600 a month. So I would check into that. If you're very creative, you know how to create, you're good with your hands, you're a web designer, you're a videographer, a video editor, anything of that nature, I would check online and really see, okay, how can I sell my crafts online? As well as build a LinkedIn profile. That's for anybody with career-wise. LinkedIn is for anybody that's having a career or building a career or anything of that nature. You can reach out to other entrepreneurs as well. The last one is, I said the last one. Number 7 is take online surveys. Online surveys, check out Swagbucks surveys. It's just $5. They'll give you $5 for just signing up. This is like slow money right here. Survey Junkie. You can earn cash and rewards for sharing your thoughts and opinions. So take it online surveys. Check out online surveys that you can take and build. And just like I said, that's slow money, that's light money, that's little money, that's side hustle money for that taking online surveys, because it's little money and it accumulates over time. Another one is, the last one is online freelancing. Online freelancing, you wonder what is that? It is, if you can read, write, program, make videos, or open to learning new skills, you can make money online freelancing. It's basically any skills that you have, you're freelancing your services to other people who need them. So let's say you can proofread anywhere, transcribe anywhere, Facebook as a side hustle. It's $5,000 monthly, just online freelancing. Just freelancing your skills and what you have and anything that you're good at. And people need your services. That's why I go back to LinkedIn. It's like Entrepreneurs Facebook. I'm pretty sure if you haven't heard of it. But check out LinkedIn if you have any skills or services, and start reaching out to people, networking with people, seeing how you can help people out with your skills, with your services, and that'll open doors, open avenues for you to create money and accumulate money. So there's ways to make money during this quarantine. You just got to really put the time and the effort in and research in and just find what you can do to make money, how you can make money, and what you love to do that will make you money during this time, during this recession. You can't just be like, oh, there's nothing to do. There's always something to do. If you got the internet, you got a computer, you can make it happen. It just all comes down to you and what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. Don't let this time just go by and everything. Utilize this time right now. You got a lot of free time. Learn about yourself and learn about what you want to do and what you love. I gave y'all 8 different ways to make money during this quarantine. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's Friday. I know the weekend's upon us. We still grinding. A lot to do. Hopefully, utilize this weekend to, let's say if you're working on a business or you want to start a business, utilize this weekend to do the research and find the business. Find the different topics within that business that helps that business sustain, what makes the business fail, just anything about that business. Or if you want to start on a craft, work on a craft, you want to learn a new instrument. I plan on learning the piano, but I'm figuring out when I should start. So piano's if you want to learn an instrument, you want to learn how to sing, you want to learn how to write, you want to learn how to direct, you want to learn how to edit. Anything you want to learn how to do, you can do it, and you can find the resources to help you learn how to do it. So my biggest thing is just utilize the time you have right now. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. I discussed the 2 quotes of the day. Quote number 1 is, you have no responsibility to live up to what other people think you ought to accomplish. I have no responsibility to be like what they expect me to be. It's their mistake, not my failing. Do what you love what you do. That's all I'm going to say about that quote. The second one is, many of life's failures are experienced by people who didn't realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Just know, if you're failing over and over again, learn from the failures, embrace the failures, and learn how you can become successful. Failing is a part of success. I also discuss what I learned this week, showing appreciation to the people around you. Another one is, old keys won't open new doors. Old habits, old mindsets won't open new opportunities, create new opportunities. Got to rethink, re-strategize. I told you I've been working on my vision board and my affirmation board, which I'm really excited about. As time goes on, I'll probably put it up on social media, let y'all see how it's going. It should be done by this weekend, though. And I discussed 8 ways to make money during quarantine. 1, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, Instacart. You got a car, you got gas, bow. Get you some money, man. Don't just sit at home, let the time go by, wasting it. If you want to make some money, there's ways to make money. Number 2, start a blog. That's slow money, but in the long run, it's good money if you're dedicated to it. Number 3, you can tutor. Become an online tutor. Figure out if you have a degree right now in something, figure out how you can tutor somebody. Reach out, and it's not just people in states. Figure out how you can tutor overseas. That's where the real money is. But number 4 is buy or resell or search for free items that's free. You don't have to necessarily buy it. Search for free items that you can resell to other people. So buying and reselling, that's the biggest thing. The big thing these days. Number 5, drop shipping. That's what I'm gonna get to, drop shipping for sure. Number 6, create things you can sell. If you're creative and you can create stuff, look for ways you can sell it to other people. There's different websites to sell your items and your products. You can even sell the clothes that you have. You can make clothes, create clothes, tear up clothes, rip up clothes, sell the clothes, sell the items that you already have. Look at what you don't need that somebody else may need. Sell it off. Number 7, take online surveys. It's light money, but it's money at the end of the day. And it's, like I said, it accumulates over time. Don't expect the big money from the big money return or big return on taking online surveys. It's slow money and just accumulates over time. It's stuff to do in your free time. If you're chilling right now, just do an online survey while you Netflix and chilling. So another one is online freelancing. If you're creative, you're a reader, you're a writer, you're a videographer, you're a nurse, something of that nature where you're skilled at something, look into online freelancing. You can freelance your skills and make money off of it. Like I said, create a LinkedIn profile. Start that LinkedIn profile where you can really reach out and talk to different entrepreneurs, different people in your career fields. But appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Can't believe the show's over. We'll be back again on Monday. Great Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. And I'll be back with y'all on Monday, man. Stay tuned. Sun.ie. Like the show, subscribe, send it to a friend, share it with a friend. Utilize the sunlight. Love yourself. Love one another. Take care of yourself. Stay home if you have to stay home. I appreciate y'all. I'll be back.